Introduction to Second Chronicles. Second Chronicles is the ninth historical book in the Old Testament. It begins where First Chronicles leaves off as Solomon becomes king. It tells the history of God's people under the kings of Judah. Though some of those kings taught the people to follow God, such as Hezekiah, Josiah, and Jehoshaphat, most kings were wicked and led the people away from God. God warned his people many times to turn back to him, but they refused to listen. So God punished the Israelites by letting them be defeated and taken as prisoners to a foreign land. But even though God punished his people, he still had a plan to bring them home again. Second Chronicles ends as King Cyrus of Persia allows God's people to return home at last. Who? Some people believe that both First and Second Chronicles were written by Ezra, but no one knows for certain. The writer is sometimes simply called the chronicler. When? Second Chronicles begins with King Solomon and ends with King Cyrus's order allowing the Israelites to return home. These events would have been from about 970 BC to 538 BC. The book itself was probably written around 450 BC after the Israelites returned from exile. Why? Second Chronicles shows God's great love for his people. He gave them many chances to turn back to him, and though he punished them with defeat and captivity, he also kept his promise to rescue them. Redemption thread. Second Chronicles shows the faithfulness of God to his people then and now. God will always accept people who return to him, no matter how great their sins may have been. Stories from Second Chronicles. Solomon's request for wisdom, Second Chronicles 1:1-13. Building the temple, Second Chronicles 3:1-7. Solomon's dedication of the temple, Second Chronicles 6:1-11. Solomon's death, Second Chronicles 9:29-31. The kingdom divided, Second Chronicles 10. Ahab's death, Second Chronicles 18:28-34. Repairing the temple, Second Chronicles 24:4-14. Judah's king Hezekiah, Second Chronicles 29:1-11. Josiah's reform, Second Chronicles 34:3-7. The destruction of Jerusalem, Second Chronicles 36:15-21.